Yo, what is up everyone? My name is Suriano and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. And today I'm going to be teaching you guys what you guys saw in the intro, that visual snap change with an awesome cleanup that you could do for your Instagram or your YouTube, whatever you film on, or you could do it in person if you're a pro. But if you already know how to do the snap change, please stick around because I have some cool little cleanup and some handling that is a little bit different and I think you guys will enjoy it. So without further ado, let's bring you in close. I'll do a brief rundown of how to do that and then we'll go into the handling and how to end clean and all that good stuff. So let's get right to it. Alright guys, jumping right in. So what you're going to need is two different cards. Two cards that are contrasting in color and contrasting in suit, obviously. And I guess like are different in value. A picture card and a number card works pretty well, but for this I'm just going to be using a 5 and a 2. You can get rid of the deck for now. We'll come back to that. All you're doing is a snap change. So for those of you guys who don't know, it's a very simple move. It's done in Now You See Me. It's done basically by everybody and anybody. And it looks just like this. So it gets the name because you're basically making a snapping motion. You're basically snapping, so if you know how to snap, you're already halfway there. So all that's happening is you're placing the card in between the thumb, the index, and the middle finger, just like so. Normally it's done horizontally. I like to do it vertically just because it hides it a little bit better when you're doing this move right here. Because if you're doing it horizontally and you do this motion, you're since it sticks so far out backwards, instead of doing it vertically, where it's kind of like this, it's easier to hide. So if you're doing it vertically just like that, it looks just like this, and you're just taking this card with this middle finger and sliding it down and snapping it behind just like that. Again, there's more in-depth tutorials on YouTube all over the place where you guys can learn how to I guess how to do this better, but I'm just doing a quick rundown of how to do it just in case if you don't know. So it's just this motion right here. So all that's happening now is you're gonna show the back and then go to the front, and in that motion, that's when you're doing the snap change. And you want to hide it by angling it a little bit up. Obviously, I'm angling it up because I have the camera angled down, but you kind of want to figure out where your camera is and where you're filming it, or if you're performing it, and figure out where their eyesight is and just adjust. So it's here, like that, and you change the card. Obviously, it's back here. So where you're doing that timing, the timing is everything. So once you're here, you show the back. As you're coming to the front, from here to here, that's where you want to be doing the snap change, from here to here. So right here to there. So as you're showing, you show the back. As soon as you get to this point, that's when you start to snap change. As soon as the card looks like this, because as the card's sliding down and it's turning, it's hard for the spectator to see just because it's such fast of a motion. And that's great where you kind of want to speed up. It's here to there, like that. So once again, you're showing this, you're rotating around your wrist, showing the back. As you're coming to the front, start the snap change right there and show the front, and it's obviously changed. So fast, just like that. Now the cleanup from here. So grab your deck. All that's happening is what I like to do is I like to grab the card with this deck. So I'm holding the deck in this hand and I'm grabbing it with my middle finger, index, and thumb. And all that's happening is this finger, my, I guess, ring finger, comes in contact with the bottom and pushes the card flush to square it up, just like this. So now I'm holding the card just like that. And all that's happening is I rotate it out, slide down, and re-grab. I know that's a lot, we'll slow it down, but that gets you right in position to do the snap change once again. So it's here, bang, you do the change, grab, push this card up, flush, re-grab, spin it around, and once you're here, this index finger is gonna contact both cards and push through, and it's an extra motion to help square the cards up, and now you're back in this position and can do the snap change once again. So the cleanup is very simple. It's here, bang, do the change, grab. I'm gonna rotate down just so you guys can see. Push flush, re-grab, spin around the thumb and middle. Once you get to this position, this index comes in contact with the top of the card and pushes it again to give it an extra squaring up motion, and now you're in this positioning and you just re-grab here. And I like to give it a little flick with my finger and change it again. And then right here is where the final cleanup could be. That was sloppy, but you get the gist. So what's happening is we're here, we're doing the beginning motion. Once you're in this positioning, you're gonna re-grab, slide flush, and if you keep it at this angle, it's gonna be almost impossible for the spectator or the camera to see what's happening. And you kind of, it's a very, I guess, fair and clean motion because you're here, then you're doing the snap change, you're squaring up, turning, and it looks like nothing happened, but right there, all you did is just put both cards on top of one another. So once again, just to run it down slow, here, bang, you do the snap change, re-grab, gonna tilt it this way so you guys can see. This ring finger contacts the bottom, pushes it flush, grab, rotate around the middle and thumb, and push with the index to square the cards up. And then you're gonna re-grab here, and all that's happening is, since that index finger is already there, I just pull back and then do the snap change, and you get that last, so it kind of changes from the card back to itself once again. Once again, you're gonna show the card, show the back, change it, re-grab, square up, push with the index, re-grab here, and then do the snap change once again. And now from here, you're in this motion. All that's happening is you're gonna come up with the deck, place this card right here, because this card is held just like that. You're placing this card here, and then you can do whatever you want with that card and show that it's just one card. So it's here, we get in the motion, we do the re-grab, the push with the index, slide off, and all that's happening is this deck is gonna come right here, so you could drop this card in place and then do whatever motion you want with this card to show that it's one card. And that looks like this. So if you're doing it here, square, and you're pushing off, bang, I grab, and then all I do from here is I take my thumb, I place it on top. You don't have to do this, but I do this, and I rotate the card around the thumb and let it fall right on top. And you end pretty clean. So that's kind of my cleanup. That's the effects. We'll run through it, bang, change it, grab, re-grab, push, snap off, grab, and then you end clean. So you get two little color changes and a nice ender, and you don't even have to throw it back on top of the deck. You could actually hand it out, I guess, if you want, if you're performing this in person. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright guys, so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please hit that like button, because it takes a second out of your day to make mine. And also comment down below if you found something useful in this tutorial, if you learned something new. I mean, if you haven't, if you just enjoyed it, please comment down below anyway, because I love to start a conversation with you guys. Also subscribe, and that's basically it. So stick around, because there's going to be new videos coming out later this week. And peace out. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your day, and subscribe. See you guys soon.